Hi y'all, it's me. I'm back with another design team project for Kscraft Lovers store. You'll find this store on AliExpress and I will put the link down below for you so that you can find it, and I will also list the items that I've used in this video down below so you can easily find them if you're interested in making a purchase. I suggest you check the store often. They're adding dies all the time, and I'm very happy to have been a part of this design team. Even though it was short-lived, I have asked to step down for now. When my mom passed away, it kind of took away all my creativity. And Adam and everyone at Kscraft Lovers are so nice and so kind. And I want to be sure that if I'm designing for them, I'm giving them my best. And right now, I don't feel like I can give them my best. So I've asked to step down, and they've graciously allowed me to do so. In turn, I promised to use up the dies that I had remaining, and so this will be my last design team project for them for now. I hope I get the opportunity to design for them at another time when my head is a bit clearer. With that said, I will get on to the projects, and I thank you, Adam and group, for allowing me to be a part of you. I've enjoyed it, what part of it I've been able to have for now. So the items that I'm making are kind of in the thought of gift giving, just little ways to give gifts. So the very first item I want to share with you is using the curvy box, which is this one right here. And to create with this, you need to cut 2 pieces of each one. And I decided to make a little box for gift giving. And there you'll see I made a Santa. So basically what I did was I cut it all out in red. I cut the hearts out in white, and I cut extra panels in white so that I could cut out this portion for the hat, which goes all the way around, and also the beard section. So I wanted to be sure that they fit going around the box, so that's why I did it that way. I freehanded the mustache, and the nose and the eyeballs come from something else, and I'll share that with you next. I stamped on a little tag that says do not open, and I added just a little tinsel trim there. So I think that's a super cute way to give a small gift. It could be like a jewelry or a folded up money or something like that. Just a super cute way. So check their website because they do have other ways of using the same die to make Mickey Mouse and I think a rabbit and some other things. So be sure to check that out. They're super cute and super easy to create that project. Sorry, I'm having trouble moving it over here. All right, so the next item that I decided to create for gift giving is using what is called the Lovely Dog. Oops, just dropped a couple of pieces there. Hang on just a moment, I'm sorry. Lovely Dog, and that looks like this right here. And what I decided to create with the Lovely Dog was a gift card holder. And there you can see is the dog. I cut it out and made it exactly the way it shows here, with the exception that I added the heart, which came out of the top of that container. And then the eyes and nose are what I used to create the eyes and nose for Santa. Same eyes and nose there. So anyhow, I made him the way that he was to be made. I got this at the Dollar Tree, and I added a little loop at top. I figured this could hang on the tree like an ornament, and then it can be a gift for someone special. So when you turn it over, I cut a second dog, and I laid it on top of the first. I cut 2 bellies, which is this part here, and I used that as just glued along the bottom so that it created this little flap here. You'll see that in a minute. And then I bent the paws inward to hold the gift card, and I glued those together. There's a little bow up there just to hold the top of the card in place. And when you flip that down, you can simply lift out the gift card like that. And there you can see how this piece then was just glued at the bottom. Whoops, maybe right there, just to give it a stopper for the card so it wouldn't fall. So basically that's how easy that was to do. And again, it's a super cute way to give a child a gift card or something, not just throw it in an envelope. It's cute to do something like that. So that was that project. Now in the same line, I want to talk to you about these next dies, and I will be giving a small tutorial on one of the items I created. I'll show it at the end of the projects. This is called a flower frame, and it's happy birthday. Now let me tell you, if you need a quick way to make birthday cards, this is definitely it, because you just run that through your die cut machine and you get the cut, and there it is. You slap it down on a card and you're ready to go. Nothing further needed. It's beautiful. It has pearls added that I've added just for the aesthetic. I just wanted to give it a little something extra. And then on the inside I stamped a greeting and then added some ribbon and a small pearl there just to mimic the front. So that was the card I created, but then I thought, you know, I can make a little gift box to put a present in. So I created this box here. And basically what I did was I made the box, which I will show you at the end how to do. And I cut 2 of these panels right here, and I used those to glue on to my box. I added a ribbon, I added the pearls. The ribbon is also on a handle, which is 1 inch wide. And then it goes around the bottom, and the back there is decorated as well with the same piece. Super easy, super cute. Another fun way to use these kind of background dies. So that is one way. And then with the next one, and the last project I have to share with you today, I did the same thing. I created a card and a box, and for the card, hold on, I used several in this one. I use this die, which is called a background frame, and that's very large, so that's a great piece to work with. Remember, you don't have to use them in their entirety. You can break them down to the size you need for a smaller card. You can cut it in half or fold it over or something. I use this, which is called a flower doily, right there. I use this one, which is called the Full Love Tag, which is this one right here. And then I use the angel wing bow, which I love that tiny little bow right there. I've used it before on other projects. So let me show you what I've created with that. I created this pretty little card here, very simple. I just added the background, and see, it's not the entire piece. I just used the part I needed. I added some trim. I used the doily in the background there. I put a flower piece of, this is an epoxy sticker. I used the tag there, and then I stamped on it, and I added some glitter, and then the little bow there. And on the inside I left this one blank. And then for the box, I did exact same kind of box. I used the same items, and I did the same thing. So you can see here, I used that for there, and this one wraps all the way around. The design is underneath and all over, because it had enough to do that with. And then I used it on the handle as well. And these are very good size to put a small gift in as well. So those were my projects I came up with. Now let me show you how to create just the bottom portion of this box. And I'm not going to actually assemble it. I'll just show you how to measure it out. And that way you can, do it on your own. I'm going to slap these right back here really quickly so you can kind of have a peek at those while I'm showing you this other thing. So you need a piece of cardstock. It measures 5 3/4 down by 6 3/4 inch across. You're going to then score this at 2.5 inches and 4 1/4 inches right there. And then you're going to rotate it on your scoreboard and score it at 1 inch and 4 3/4 inch. Then all you're going to do is you're going to come back in here. This is probably one of the easiest boxes to make, and you're going to kind of go along this line here, and you're going to just cut like a skinny triangle like that. Get rid of the score line in that area. Same thing here. And you do this on all 4 sides. Sorry, get that out. Flip it around, and we're going to do the same thing over here. Having a good sharp pair of scissors is always good for this. And these scissors are my favorite. I've had them for years, and they're still as sharp as the day that I bought them. And I'm talking years. So anyhow, let me go ahead and do that. And then once you do that, you just fold all the score lines that you made, every score line. You want to do this with your bone folder, of course, to make sure that they're nice and sharp folds. And then you're simply going to fold in the flaps like this and put some tape on the other two flaps, and there's your box right there. And then I made a 1-inch strip that was the handle, and it glued here and here, and it just, as long as you want it, as tall as you want it to be. So there's really no exact measurement, but that's how simple it is to make the box. So there you have it. There are my design team projects for Kscraft. Again, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I thank you for shopping at Kscraft. I hope you continue to do so and watch all the other designers, because they still create amazing projects with all of the products that are in the store. Till next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.